Last thing that we've got in the time that we have left, Mark Kisle's article trending on DenverPost.com right now saying that this is Danilo Gallinari's team now, that Ty Lawson slipping out of the locker room yesterday in their last media availability, not addressing the media anyway.
Oh, what a shock.
I don't know what, right.
Not surprised.
Kisle's calling for Lawson to be traded. Is this Danilo Gallinari's team now, based on the kinds of efforts that he put forth at the end of this season, despite the fact that the Nuggets were obviously already out of the playoffs?
Ty Lawson has not shown the professionalism that the Nuggets want and need from him, and they're very unhappy with him. I know that for a fact. Number two, I said it in my commentary. I think this is Danilo's team. He has reemerged. He has looked healthy, and he has become more vocal in the last few weeks. And if Mike D'Antoni becomes the head coach of this team, then you got two Italians, you know? You got two guys who are going to...
What, have garlic knots? What
hopefully that'll be in the media room every night. Garlic knots in the media room.
No, I'm not ready to declare it's his team. Let's have him more than 20 games. Let's have him play for a while.
I think he is their best player right now. Wouldn't you say that?
I think, well, yeah, he's the best player, but is this his team? Is he the face of the team?
No, he needs more time for that.
I am hopeful, as a person that's an observer, that the team will belong to the guy that they're going to get, that it's going to be his team. When LeBron came in the league, it didn't matter who was on Cleveland. We don't even remember who was on Cleveland. It became LeBron's team. I'm hoping that the team belongs to the guy that is picked third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh. That's what I'm hoping. But in regard to Dr. Jekyll, Mr. DUI, I hope the sooner you get him out of town, the quicker, because Ty Lawson is not the team. He hasn't been the team. He's never been the team. He has been a guy that didn't want to take that on. So.
Kenneth Fareed sometimes thinks it's his team, and it ain't his team either.
No.
Yeah,
so I think what he's right. I think we're gonna find out in the next year whose team this is. Danilo could very well be the best player on this team right now, and maybe if he becomes more vocal in the ensuing months, he could be the guy in the locker room. But I think a lot of it depends on who they draft. I think Woody's right. Hey, thanks,
guys. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Have a good weekend, Dan. Dan Petty, the director of digital. The digital director of sports. I know there's a D in there somewhere. The digital director of sports for the Denver Post, and you can find him at denverpost.com. That segment sponsored by John Elway Cadillac of Park Meadows, Colorado's #1 Cadillac dealer.